Hey everyone, so today I'm going to go over the status types in the CRM, understanding how to use a Lead Connect system in order to close more business. So to start off, there are different status types that we've built out with this whole system. Engagement statuses, these would be driven by the automation system that we've built out. That would be the new, qualify, and watch status. These basically mean our system is handling a lot of automations on their end, but there will still be some involvement on the agent side with you checking in based off the different filtered lists that we've created, which I'll go over in a second. Then there are agent statuses. This is the end goal for all the leads that are coming in. When a lead registers, we want to get them on either an active or prime status. At that point, the automations are paused. We're basically handing it to you and then going it about your cadence with the end goal of you finding out what the time frame is for the lead. Are they looking to make a decision right away, a little bit in the future, or more long term? So then we could decide what status they need to be in from there. We have a couple of definitions on what the statuses are. These are pretty self-explanatory. New means they just got added into the system. Qualify would be when a lead has been in new for a while, but we still haven't made contact. The system will then put it into that status, and we'd ping them every so often on a certain automation cadence in order to get a response. Active and prime. Active would be when you actually get a hold of the client over the phone. No timeline has been established yet. Maybe they said to call you for you to call back later. But this is going to be the status that you would switch a new lead into once you get a hold of them. And from there, we're going to want to put them on either watch or prime. And I'm going to show you how that would flow through our system. So let's say you get a brand new lead. You get a hold of them, that puts them into the active status. This means that there's a two-way conversation happening. From there, that's where the timeline and really qualifying them is going to kick in. Because we're going to want to know, are they looking right away? And if so, they're going to be a prime lead, meaning a lead that's going to make a decision within the next 90 days. But if their timeline is longer than that, or way into the future, or maybe they didn't even give you a timeline and they said they're just looking, we're going to want to then put them into watch, which our system's going to take care of a lot of the follow-up responses. But again, there will still be certain instances where we will ping you to reach out to them if, let's say, they do come back into the system from looking at a saved search, going back to the website, and just getting curious again. So how does that work within the CRM? So when you log into the CRM, you're going to notice that there's a couple of filters going from left to right on the leads dashboard. We organize this by priority. So first thing that you would do is go to PLA calls. These will be brand new leads that just came onto the site, or they could be existing leads that have interacted with the site a lot. Let's say they have looked at a home multiple times. They revisit the site after a certain amount of time. These are the priority leads that we want to get in contact to right away. For these leads, we highly recommend calling or texting daily for 7 days straight until we get a hold of them. In the case of a brand new lead, once you do get them on the phone, we're going to want to then put them into the active status. This will then move them into the conversations window when you're working with active leads. I highly recommend just going left to right. So every day when you log in, work through the different statuses and the lead list to make sure that you're getting through all your to-dos, managing all your tasks, and staying up to date on all the leads that you have going on.